folks, welcome to the channel, Rockin' the Country. I'm Don. You saw the title. I have a donation request. Kevin Bounds requested that I do his song. So the artist is Kevin Bounds, and the name of the song is Rock Me Back. I don't know the song. I don't know Kevin Bounds, but Kevin, I think I've seen your name mentioned once or twice in the comments, maybe by you, maybe by someone else, I'm not sure, but thank you for the donation, and let's just get into this. I love it when the artists themselves request a song. It's only happened a couple of times on the channel, and you might have been the first artist to actually make a donation to the channel, Kevin. So thank you for that. Let's see what we've got. Rock Me Back. Nice beginning.
Love to hear my granny as she reminisced about her world as a girl, a world she sorely missed. In her creaking chair, she'd rock me back to yesterday. I'd hold on to every word my dear granny had to say.
Pause it real quick because we're going to hear what she had to say. This might be like Lynyrd Skynyrd's Simple Man, where Mama told me, you know, my only son, come sit beside me, and then she dispensed this wisdom. But I like this so far. I do. I like the instrumentation, the simplicity. I can't tell if it's going to be sad, if it's going to be happy, if it's going to be in the middle, and we're going to find out.
Holding hands at a 10-cent movie on Saturday afternoon, dipping ice cream from a Dixie cup with a little wooden spoon, strolling through the zoo and laughing at the monkey shines. We had our trials and tribulations, still they were the best of times. Back if only in my mind.
Yeah.
Rock me back to the magic of those times. When I'm here in Granny's chair, I can leave this world behind. Her memories rock me back to those times.
I don't want to lose this thought that, you know, we live with the memory of things far longer than the event itself lasts. I mean, Grandma remembers going to the county fair or wherever and getting a little Dixie cup of ice cream or something with that little wooden spoon. And I remember that. They may not have them anymore. I don't know what they do. But you live with that memory your whole life. And that's why, like, the events that happen in our lives, they are significant because as long as we remember them, and sometimes that we remember some little anecdote, 20 years later, it pops into our head. But I like this. And okay, I'll just keep going. I like the choice of instruments.
Lived a simple life without big screen TVs, no VCRs or videos, car phones or CDs. Did fine without microwaves, got by without computers. She never heard of crack cocaine, teenage games, or drive-by shooters. Me back if only in my mind. Rock me back to the magic of those times. I'm here in Granny's chair, I can leave this world behind. The memories rock me back to those times. Oh, when this world spins much too fast, I can leave it far behind.
that was a fun song. I mean, and there was niceness to it, but it was from both perspectives. Grandma was in her rocking chair, and it was creaking, and she was reminiscing, but telling her grandson, who she was holding in her lap, about this. And they both wanted to be rocked back to those times. He wanted to hear about them, and she wanted to tell about them because she got to relive them. And, you know, it's funny. We think that the times in which we grew up, we frequently think those were the best, but we really have no basis of comparison because we can hear about other times, the good, the bad, and the ugly, but we really can't compare because you have to live in a time. You have to live with the consequences of or the benefits of the decisions you made back then. And did I have the right song on in the car when the girl was with, you know, the whole thing just plays out differently. But there were the beautiful parts that Grandma remembered. But we can be selective too. You know, like there are bad things. Like, all right, Grandma hadn't heard about crack cocaine, drive-by shootings, gangs, and all that. But Grandma lived with her own version of things that sucked in her lifetime too. But it's nice to pass along the nice reminiscences to the grandkids instead of telling them, oh, life is terrible. You just wait till you get older. You're going to creak and things will hurt. I like it when the good parts of life are presented. I mean, I can handle the bad things because I know I've been around long enough. They've happened to me. I've done them to other people. I read about them in the paper, worlds away from me. But it's I like hearing about the things that make someone else smile from their childhood. You know, it's a perspective I wouldn't have necessarily had. But what I can speak to is my own things. I have friends they say some of my friends are very much in sort of cliche. Or some people like to speak in cliches. I don't speak them. I don't want to be one, but they'll be like, oh, where does the time go? And I'm like, well, you weren't saying that when time dragged by because something sucked, like you were sick or you got fired or, you know, whatever was going on in your life, your heartache. Like time actually drags on sometimes in life. And you wish, God, I wish this would go faster so I could get over my pain from the heartache or whatever it was. But this is a pretty song. I like the instrumentation. Kevin, I like your voice. I know you'll see this reaction. I got to remember that. You're the one who requested it. But I like your voice. I don't know if you wrote it. I'm assuming you did. Maybe you had a collaboration. I don't research this stuff. I like songs being virginal and almost completely original when I hear them. So, I mean, you know, you could share whatever you want in the comments. And I know a number of their viewers too, if they like the song or the artist, they'll make their way over to the artist page. And feel free to share that as well in the comments so people could go over and check your other songs out because I know you have other stuff. But I like the song a lot. It was a very, very sweet, kind, thoughtful song, and it made me think of my grandparents' house, of course, and it was pretty. So there you go. All right, folks, leave your comments for Kevin, and that's it. Have a great day. I'll see you on another video, and keep rocking the country.